Alright, hi guys, Richmond here from Domito Techie, and so today we are going to be giving you a bit of a rundown on how to install Python, install pycharm, and your introductory class into your journey on programming that will be taking you on for the next 30 days. Okay, so to start with, the first thing you need to do, from my you see my screen is try to download Python, but just take you back a step on how I got here. So all I did was type in Python download and it took me to this link. So select the link and get forwarded to their official download page. And all you need to do is just tap on the button and it will download Python for you. That was pretty fast. I think my network just got faster. That was very fast. Alright, then after you've downloaded Python, you tap on it. It will ask you to install, and before you install, make sure you select path. So this will add Python to your computer's custom path. So it's going to like embed it into what your computer runs on. So whenever your computer boots up, it boots up, also boots up Python, boots up whatever C++ or embedded system code you're currently running on it for your operating system. So makes Python accessible basically on a local, on a very I would say that this path stuff is self-explaining, but it makes Python accessible locally based to your system in every form. So after you've made it available or you've added it as a path to your system, you install. So you tap on install and it will take you to this. So you say yes because you want their software, you have to agree. I do not want Python 11, so I will cancel. I have Python 10 and I'm okay with it. So I'll cancel, but you have to continue from where I stopped. Finish up the download. And how do you know if your Python is up? So I'm using my command prompt. For those of you that don't know how to pull up your command prompt, all I need to do is just come here and type cmd, and I have Node.js, but you don't need it. Command prompt, and when you open command prompt, all you need to do is type Python. So I said Python, and did I get that spelling correctly? I don't think I did. Yeah, it's Python. Yes. And now, so it says Python 3.10.8, and it shows me some information on my system, AMD 64, Windows 32, all those stuff. That's not really important. So what's really important now is that we are able to um, run Python on our, this thing. So to run Python, all you need to do, sorry, I had a call. So to run Python, all you need to do now is to just say Python is already actually running. So if you say print and I put it like this and say open hello, and then I close it and I close my brackets. Alright, watch. Say hello. 1 plus 1 is what? 1 plus 1 is 2. So we already have Python installed and you can write your code here for as long as you want. But if you look at this, it's very raw and there's nothing, it doesn't look nice at all. So that's why we need an IDE. So we're going to download and install an IDE called pycharm. There's VS Code, there's Jupyter Notebook. There's also a lot of online IDEs you can use. For those of you using your phone, you don't need to do all this because everything here is going to be inside the app you download. So I'll just cancel or minimize. So to install the IDE, I will just take you a step back too, and I'll show you. So the same thing I did, download pycharm. So you click on the link, and where does it take you to? Takes you here. Sorry. So yeah, takes you here. Avoid the professional version because it will stress you and you have to end up paying. So, and don't try to get the hacked one because they don't have it. So use the community version, and it has all the features you will ever need to run AI, whatever. Okay, so use the community version, and so download the community version. I've already downloaded it. It's about 400 MB. I will just go and install it because I have to uninstall my own for this video. So go to where my downloads, for me it's on documents, install the pycharm. It's going to do some setup, and what else? Let's see. All right, it's going to ask me. Yeah, so it's going to ask me to do this. I'm going to say yes, and in case that screen didn't pop up, it was a allow to make changes to your computer screen, run as administrator stuff. So now I'm going to agree to everything they say because I really don't have a choice. I want their app, so I don't have a choice. All right. So in case you run into this problem, which I doubt you will, because I had pycharm before and I uninstalled it. There's a way to fix the issue. All you need to do is change the path. So I just deleted the points two at the back, and when I put, yeah, it works now. So pycharm community edition, I just agree to everything because I need as many of these features as I want, and I press next, and then just press next, and it starts to extract. It's downloading pycharm, and yeah. So as at this point, I should pause the video and wait for it to finish before I continue. So this feels weird because I always watch this on YouTube and then I'm making one. Yeah. So I'll pause the video now and I'll continue once it's done. All right. So let's just the next, you won't notice it, but I will. Time skip, the moment. All right. So okay, so it's done. It finished exactly. So I want to manually reboot later because I don't want to reboot now because I'm making a video. So I'll reboot it later. But I've shown you how to use the shell. That CMD stuff I showed you is called the shell. You use it later when you're like a top-notch programmer. So yeah, don't forget. You won't because you get used to it. So now I will finish reboot later. I've done all I need to do now. All I need to do now is yeah, just go and run pycharm. So pycharm community edition, I'll run it and we'll see how it comes up. It takes a while because you know. So it's asking me do not import. Okay, not really confused. Oh yeah, there's nothing there, so don't import. There's nothing there. So yeah, okay, and run. So let's give it a while, a few seconds or something like that. Yeah, all right. So it opens up like this now. New project, everything here. So you can select a new project if you want, and once I select a new project, it's asking me, okay, this is the name of the project right here. So I can change the name of the project to Dummy to Techie. Dummy to Techie. That's what we're about. That's what we're about. So and it's showing me the interpreter I'm using, Python 3.10, because I showed you initially that's what it was. Inherit global package, you don't need any of these ones. Don't worry about all this. It's gonna work all right. Custom, that's why I have, and that's why it's called an IDE. It helps. All right. So yeah, create, and it's going to load components. It's going to open workspace. It's going to create a virtual environment. You don't need to worry about any of all this stuff because you will later find out what they work, how they work, and you're going to be mind blown because it's pretty very nice. All right, and so yeah, I think pretty much we've installed it, and we can. I keep saying and, and we can easily run very simple stuff now. So what I'm going to do is main.py is a custom kind of code that Python calls it the IDE. So we can create our own. So to create ours, all we need to do is come up here. You can see my cursor. Let me make it bigger. And up here, you don't need to techie, and just click on it until it's blue in color. Then you left right click. So you right click, and what do? You go, you press Python file, you select Python file, you choose a name. So let's say let's, what do I call it? Launch, and call it launch. So move, hit enter, and I have launch. So now I have launch, but if you look up here, it still says main. So whatever is here is actually what will end up running. So I will come here and I'll change to current file. So anytime I change my directory or file, like Python file, the current file is what will always run. And now, so there's nothing here, so the play button is not showing at all. So I'm going to type a few lines of code. So the first thing everybody that learns Python writes is this. So sorry, this call just came in. Is this, and it says hello world. So hello world. All right. So hello world, and it should run. So I'm worried about why this didn't show up. So let's see. Let me check. Main is working. working out. Why? So why isn't my second one showing up? Current file. I don't be sure. Right. So let me try something. This was supposed to be part of this tutorial, but I just added it. So, anyways, let me try and delete everything here and copy this and come here and paste it and see what happens. Same issue. So I will just I'm going to okay, don't mind me. So why is this happening? I overlooked something. It's the IDE is still indexing. So whenever the IDE is indexing, it's like still setting itself up. So I have to wait a while for the IDE to finish indexing, and then once it's done, right? So it says code analysis has been um, suspended, performing indexing tasks. So I have to wait for it to finish indexing itself, set itself up before I can write my code. And so that's actually what just happened now. So I'll just pause the video a bit for my, because I think my laptop is running a few things, so I might be a bit slow. So let me pause the video, wait for it to finish indexing, and then we're good to go. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that now. So as you can see, there's a blue, there's a tick now, it's done indexing. So my code should work. So I'll just press play and jackaban. Yeah, hello world. So there you have it, guys and ladies and kids, whoever is watching this video in the future. Yes, that's how you install Python, that's how you install pycharm, and that's how you write your first hello world code, and that's how you become a great programmer. All right, we will be with you for the next 30 days. Once again, it's me, Richmond, or Richie as I am popularly called. I will keep seeing you and we'll keep seeing you. All right, so peace. I'm gonna pause now.